Hey guys, ALZRC. Got something special in today. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. And it is definitely not Toyota or Lexus parts. So I got a really good deal off of eBay on something that was open box, but they never used it, and I believe them, it looks like they never did. New helicopter, what do you know? Can you believe it? No, I mean, I'm starting to accumulate quite a collection. Let's get this out and see what's inside. I figured my 420 Devil, I did not do any type of unboxing or anything, so I'm going to do a full build video here. It'll be multiple parts, and I'm going to go all the way through not only just building the helicopter, but doing all the programming on the radio and the flight controller and stuff like that. Let's see what we got. I assume this is probably the tail boom. Alright, so what do we got in here? Lots of parts and pieces. Because I know these helicopters so well, I know what pretty much everything is before we even get into it. So these are sealed in the package, so that's nice. This is the mounts for the body, the magnetic mounts. This is the clip for the battery to hold the tray in. And then that tray right there is actually what goes on to the bolt for the tail boom, and it's to hold your flight controller. Vertical stabilizer, my main drive gear, and then my belt drive gear that goes back to the tail. It's my main bearing block. For the main shaft. What goodies are inside of this? Well, that's the main shaft for my tail rotor. We got our belt. That's for the tail, not the main motor. And kind of nice, they actually pre-assemble the thrust bearings and all that good stuff. I mean, look, it's fun to build stuff, but when you're constantly working, you don't always have the time to do all this intricate detail. So for me, it's actually nice that they pre-assemble some of it. I like to do the bulk of the build, but... So this is your motor mount, your pinion, and your belt for your main motor, because these are belt drive for both the tail motor and the main motor. Here is the swash, and the links for the swash. Just note, the same as with my other ones, the links for the swash are actually fixed, so you cannot mess with them. So your swash plate will basically always be level. If it's not level, you screwed something up. So here's the main rotor head. Pretty beefy. These are pretty much all identical parts to my 420, except for the belt is not as long in the rear, and the boom will be different. Here's the main block that holds pretty much everything together, that you mount your servos onto. Well, your servos mount onto plastic that goes to this. And your main motor is up here. One more, it looks like. Oh yeah, the belt tensioner. So this has got to be my tail boom. Ta-da, it is. Alright, so here it is. And you're starting to see the color that I chose for the helicopter. It's like a yellow. All of the black and yellow, honestly, everything on this, it's all matte finish, which is kind of nice. You're not doing that atypical gloss look like everybody always does. So it's a matte finish. And inside of here is all your hardware to your linkage to go from, you know, the main portion of the helicopter back to adjust the pitches of your tail rotor. Apparently also in here is my main blades, some stickers. What is this? Oh, there's my tail blades, got yellow ones. I actually run red ones on my other Devil because it's got a white and red theme. And then I actually run green on my 600. I'm assuming this box is going to be the electronic hardware. Well, I am pretty happy. Everything does seem to be sealed in the package. That's always nice. These ALZRC stickers, the seal has not been broken. So I am pretty surprised, but I appreciate it from the guy that sold it to me. So these are my 3 cyclic servos, and this is my tail servo. It actually uses the exact same ones as what's on my 420. And I would assume this is the motor in ESC. It does appear that way. Not sure if I'm going to use this or my spare Scorpion motor. I mean, I probably should use my Scorpion, but I think I would have to change the banana plugs on the ESC, and I don't think I'm going to be too lazy to do that. XT60 pre-soldered on, Hobbywing 60 amp platinum. I do have a programmer for this as well if I need to. Alright, let's keep going. So this is the rubber that goes on the top of the canopy to keep you from messing the fiberglass all up. This is some of the mounting hardware for the tail boom to mount to the main frame. Here is the body. Let's see what this looks like. Ta-da! 380s are actually pretty good sized. I mean, that's in comparison with my hand. That's the canopy. So this canopy is the exact same size as the 420. All that a 420 is a stretched 380. So longer tail boom, longer main blades. These are going to be 380 millimeter. So this is your battery tray. I actually have one of these already, but it's all broke to hell because of a pretty bad crash. Oh, and then inside of there is actually the tray right here that my pinky's at. The tray that holds your tail servo on the inside of the frame. What else is in here? Okay, we got our blade holder. Nice. We got some decals, and these actually are a nice finishing touch. They go on the vertical stabilizer and on the landing gear. And here we have the main frame and a single battery tray. I have actually an extra battery tray, and I already have 4 batteries mounted to battery trays, so I probably won't need that, but it's a nice little piece of carbon fiber if I ever need to modify something or do something. So they give you all the mounting hardware to mount your battery, to mount all your wiring. You have the mounting tape for the flight controller. And they even give you zip ties for everything, so that's nice. And that is all. I really, really like the box, so I'm going to hang on to that. I don't normally keep boxes, but I like all the black cardboard. Alright, this will kind of just be part 1, the unboxing. Part 2 will start the build.